So how's the holiday going so far? Where you are, we want to know. So send us a WhatsApp 0560 800,000. This is the AM show. You'll have every bit of our programming this morning here on Joy News. Right now, we want to talk about what's been happening around town. We'll give you a few ideas, but also discuss some security issues. I've got two of my favorite people in the studio. Kabuto Kanse, we all know him. It's good to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And my love, if we, Charlie, I would have married you. Would you?
Trust me.
Thank you so much for being here.
So
Yeah, let me start with you. How has it been?
You know, just like artists do, we never go on vacation. Even when you're on vacation, your brains are working. Always looking out for new things, new creative stuff. Imagine 25 million plus, just Ghana. Trying to find a phrase or clause which can stay on the lips of almost everybody. Transcend all age barriers. It's not easy. Lost my voice. I've been in the studio all holiday throughout.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I heard that you have your own time. You work in your own time. You have this, at one point, okay, I don't want to do anything. And then you get into your groove at some other point. Is it creativity that's at play or what?
I don't know where you heard that from anyway. But
Wild filler.
I know, right? But it's like that. It comes with the feeling. You should get in the element to be able to create something. When it's not there, it's not there. It's like forcing your child to eat. Trust me, if she's not ready, you force her, she'll throw up. So it's just like our work. I love to work within my own convenient space or time. And I keep saying that when music or whatever you do, arts related, when it finds you, it takes you back into your comfort zone. So you don't have to do too much.
Yeah.
Yes, to see big results. With the little effort you make, because the work is normally done, all the hard work is normally done prior to you making it out there. So you don't really need to hassle. So I love to work within my own space.
Let me say congratulations because you've been nominated High Level Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
May you win.
Amen. You know, I've been there since I went on this solo trip.
Yeah.
From 2012, I've been part of almost every music award.
Yeah.
Fortunately and unfortunately, I should say I've walked away with just an award. That was in 2012, I think. So I pray this year, one category I've never missed out is the best male vocalist. And I pray I get it.
You will. You will. You will. I should be voting. So
you should.
Yeah, we'll tell people how they can support. And can I say I can play his music back to back.
No, I can sing
back to back, man.
at times I'm asked, have you given Doreen and Mama V song? You know, when the feeling is right, when the work is good, trust me.
It's true.
And it feels good when you have some people playing your work. Like I know people, everybody matters though, but there are certain people you feel happy knowing that they consume whatever you do. And that's the kind of feeling I get when I see people like you and Doreen hear you play my song.
No,
you make good music, man.
I don't think it's shocking because, I mean, just like you yourself has said, I think it's a testament to your consistency.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, your beats are original. We can all connect to them. Anybody of rhythm would respond easily to them. You know,
thank you so much.
And I like the fact that you go everywhere with your guitar, which means there will be plenty of music on the show today.
That's right.
Yeah, but let's talk about what's happening in town.
That's right.
You guys, your play is showing.
Yes, we are. This is the first time we're having a show on Easter Monday, and so yes, we've already had 4 great shows, Saturday and Sunday, £1 million. And today we have 2 more shows at the National Theatre.
£2 million.
You know, at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. And I mean, it's an amazing show. It's just another, and you know, it's a show that I think somebody like a free year and every artist should see.
Yeah.
Because we took the element of live performance. Whoa. You know, so it's a story of four young people who've constituted themselves into a musical group. And it tells the story of the emotions and the happenings of a group through a live competition. So that's it, yes. And it's quite a very it's a very
So there's like X Factor kind of thing.
You know, our own kind of thing, our own kind of thing. Like yes,
Yeah.
but it's quite an exciting journey. There are quite a number of elements in there, and even though we do incorporate a lot of music in our shows, this is quite of a different, because that's the subject matter of the show. But there's always a love story in there, you know, when it comes to us, and there's also a very strong message in there about how we represent ourselves as Ghanaians and as Africans on an international platform, you know, in a way that makes us naturally court respect and appreciation across the world. The ways that sometimes we sell ourselves short, you know, intentionally or unintentionally, you know. But the essential thing is that it's an amazing 2-hour theatrical experience that you don't want to miss.
Okay, so thank you for the tickets.
You're welcome.
I will see it. I haven't seen one.
I need one. That's not
Yeah, I'll give you one. I mean, me and you, Charlie.
No shake. I've got you covered. I've got you covered. It'll be an honor to have you at our shows.
Yeah, but Kabute, you also have a lot of information on, you know, some security tips, things that you share, because today is a holiday.
Yes.
We love to have our fun our way. A lot of people go to the beaches. People will fill up the malls. People would find small places like little gardens here and there to have picnics. So how can we be conscious of security whilst we still do all the things that we're doing?
Well, this is just, you know, my own observations around, but I think that the key thing is that we don't have a choice but to avert our minds to the fact that we as individuals are the primary we hold the primary responsibility to our own personal safety wherever we go. You know, I think we've lived in, God has blessed our nation with a long period of peace, you know, and so all of us have lived in a way that we're not so conscious of ourselves when it comes to our safety out there. And on a holiday like this, especially with the national announcements that has been made as far as relating to security issues. I think that one of the things, just observing over this weekend, there have been a number of major events. I mean, there was the Lighthouse Easter Crusade at the Independence Square.
Black Square.
Yes. There was Lord of the Ribs, there was Harvest Praise, you know, and I observed all of those. And yes, a few security arrangements have been put in place. I think if you're a lady, one of the first things I noticed, if you're a lady and you don't need your bag, don't move around with a bag. You know, maybe the smaller, just a clutch or something to carry your phones or something. The smaller, the better. Especially because sometimes it becomes a bit of an inconvenience when they have to search through your bags and to make sure that everything is kept in place. So if you don't need your you know, big fantastic bags that can go for a week.
Those bags, strategic man, and washing your bags.
So if you don't need them, you can do without them, just so that, you know, your ease of movement is in place. I think that people should be a bit more conscious when they're driving. You know, around in terms of observing how long a particular car follows you, you know, especially since a lot of people will be returning home quite late, I mean, from some of these entertainment activities as well. And one of the things that I fall victim to is, you know, most of the time you get back home late, the gate is locked, and the person to open it is inside. So you get outside the gate and you honk. You know, you go at your horn to try and get them to come and open.
Like you're drawing attention to yourself.
Exactly. All you're doing is telling the whole world, I'm here. You know, and so and be careful about those things as well. There are places we may go with the family, you know, like to our shows. It's fantastic to come with the family, but there may be places that you leave the kids at home as well. And so the issue of how the kind of information that your kids readily give away, even on the phone. You know, somebody calls and is mommy at home? Oh no, mommy's not at home. He's gone out with daddy. They've gone here. They'll be back. Before you realize the whole history for that week has been given out, you know, because they're children. But I think that we should conscientize our kids to understand that, you know, it's not every information that is for everybody. And once you don't know the person and daddy or mommy has not told you about the person, then be very limited in the kind of information that you give. And once we're leaving kids at home, then also the issue of the people that we leave the kids in the care of. You know, a lot of us have domestic support, that sometimes we take for granted. We don't do a lot of, checks on the people that we bring into our homes.
Yeah.
And bear in mind, you're leaving your entire life in their hands. As for the property and stuff, even if they carry everything away, God willing, you can replace them.
Yeah.
But like your kids, we've all, in recent times, we've all seen some of these videos around about people maltreating kids and all of that. So I think that all of us, as important as our kids and our dear ones are to us, and sometimes even our aged, parents, who are staying with us, and we have other people helping to take care of them. It's really sad that when your elderly folks invest so much in you, and then in the last few years that they have to stay with you, by no fault of people, we can't always be around.
Yeah.
But if you're getting somebody to take care of them, make sure that you run a little background on the people. Make sure that they at least have a decent heart enough to be able to do things the way you want them to. So as we all go around, as we enjoy, ourselves these holidays, just be aware that yes, the police can do a fantastic job, the best they can, but it starts with you taking care of yourself.
Sure.
If you can go somewhere in company, it's always better than having to go by yourself.
Yeah.
And please, if at best, don't respond to an entertainment date or a show through social media. The number of people who are going out on dates and stuff like that.
So let me ask, are you tempted to? Have you been tempted to accept a date, Facebook or something?
I don't handle my social media
Oh,
stuff, so
okay.
I don't get to see what happens. I only know updates.
Oh,
What's being
good for you. So
posted.
somebody sieves through for you.
No, that's a
Sort of.
professional.
Yeah. Okay.
But my worry is about the street lights.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
those little potholes there. And the funny thing is, you could be driving, you have a long stretch, comfortable, sweet, smooth road. Then at the point, you just bump into one
Yeah.
pothole. That is even more dangerous than the streets with lots of them. Because that you be careful, especially on that Adenta Dodoa Road. I live around that area, so especially in these rainy times,
Yeah.
I think government should
Pay
try and
attention
then
to that.
patch those potholes and then make sure those street lights are working as well. I think that can help.
Yeah,
save lives.
we need our artists to add their voices to a lot of the things that happen. For instance, we care about your safety as well as we
That's
talk
right.
about
That's right.
security.
That's
You
true.
guys are always on stage performing. Is it something that you worry about?
With the recent
Yeah.
things happening now, especially what happened to Stonebwoy, I think one of these events. Yeah, I think it's an issue to really look at. Normally, at shows you have a certain distance from the audience to the stage, but at times too we seem to overlook those things as well. Ghana, we take security for granted, if you ask me. But just next door, Al-Qaeda is knocking the door over there. And I think those are some of the things events organizers should look at. Artist security. And I think it can help. Have security men standing between the audience and the stage. So nobody gets to jump on stage
Yeah.
whilst an artist performs. Yeah, if I'm an artist and from nowhere somebody just jumps on the stage, it can be very scary. You never know who hates you, who has whatever in mind against
Yeah.
you. Yeah, so
Do you guys move around with personal security? Are you allowed to go on stage with your personal security?
the Holy Spirit.
Oh, Charlie.
We're protected
Yeah.
by the big man up there.
Yeah.
In this part of the world, I don't think we really need those things. I keep saying that once you have a clean heart, free mind, you can always walk freely.
Yeah.
You shouldn't take that for granted anyway. At any juncture, anything can just happen.
Okay.
But I don't think I need extra security besides what I already have.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying free of charge.
It's
I don't
true.
pay anything. Yes.
Yeah. So finally you say we shouldn't accept dates through social media.
Yes, social media is just another place. It's just like church. It's just like on your street. You can meet people anywhere. So for me, it's just another place. But the disadvantage there is that there's absolutely no way of verifying anything that you are being told there.
Sure.
If you're given a picture, if you're shown a video, believe me, there's no way of verifying it until you actually get yourself out there. So just be safe, just be safe. Sometimes let's follow our instincts. If your instincts tells you that there's something wrong, there probably is something wrong. And the key thing also is that we're not just for ourselves. If something happens to us and it's just about us alone, maybe it's cool. It's not the best, but maybe it's cool. But we are for all the people around us, all the people who mean the world to us. I mean, I'm cool that a free year is all right with a big man supporting him and all that. But
but that's the freedom that we're enjoying. Ghana.
Absolutely, and it's something that we should cherish as with everything that we have in us. But the point is that we mean more to everybody than just ourselves, and so we should take care of ourselves, if not for ourselves alone, at least for everybody else out there who values us and appreciates us being alive. Yeah.
Okay. So if I've got one of your videos, but because we have to say thank you to Kabute, we'll come back and enjoy a lot more music. Would you want us to? I'm giving you a choice. Would you want to bridge that with live music in the studio, or you want us to play the video?
If the original is here, why play the
Thank you.
Oh.
You're my kind of man.
I should be on stage with you guys.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
So Fred, keep your video.
Okay, this one is Tontonte.
That's right.
It's my Easter message for my folks out there, everybody.
Okay.
My voices.
No, it's fine.
Jesu nyame no na oche ni mi repair mu na oye. So woody amaya, don't you give up hope and don't despair. Only a man be free wo emma wa be mungu. So umresu ya woody amaya mfano se enkugu show be asasun sawasa. Bo bo bo. Sewusi obi asa uchia opa aya kuko eni muna muri pabeba mentie die obi bekaye se umre suya udi amaya mbani sa enkugu tontonti yanu mzana ya fabile tontonti yari bina ya fabile tontonti bo 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 yanu mzana ya fabile Easter I come last and so Brian boy and Yamrika keep believing, never back out, hope for tomorrow. Send ya run around for a one tea and swoop. Oh yeah, and shall come for ton Yanums and I have family. Yeah, family. Yeah, family. Ton Bo Yanums and I have family.
Yeah.
I've been singing all
Too much.
Charlie Tonton,
it's a problem.
Yeah.
Tontonti.
Hey.
Yanums near Faji. Just to say, amidst all the merrymaking, we still make room for some reasoning. So, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, but all play and no work will make you lazy.
Ooh.
Tontonti. Yanum said,
Charlie. So when we come back, it's a wicked combination of Kumi guitar, guitar meets guitar, and One Love is in the midst, all here on the AM show.
That must break a few laws. That's a crime.
Thank you, Kabute, for passing through the show today. Stay with us. We've still got a lot more.